Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2714. Today's date is 22 April 2023. It's almost like 10:07 p.m. रात्रीचे 10:07 झाले आहेत. All right. So today we are gonna talk about ki why the space is actually count by liter. Okay, space, like I am not talking about space, I'm not talking about outer space, no, no, no. I'm talking about like a something really casual. Is this a plane? Yeah, is this plane? Yeah, I thought that it's something like a shooting star, but you know it's not, it's a plane. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you, okay, like basically if you wanted to buy a car, okay, then most of the car dealership, they say is that this car has this number of liter, this number of liter of dicky, this number of boot space, this is a boot space, which is kind of like a something really not understand that why the car boot space is actually measured by liter. All right. Not only in the car, but also the suitcase, fridge, as also the cabinet, okay, is actually measured by liter. Okay, but why it's actually measured by liter? Liter is actually a unit to understand a liquid, right? Like basically 1 liter दूध या 1 liter पानी, so you can understand it's a measure of unit of liquid. But why liter are used for understand the volume? Like why? Like basically for the volume, basically in the scientific term, we are usually, we are in scientific term use as a meter square or centimeter square. Okay, depends upon the how big or how small the volume it is. All right, do you understand what is exactly the volume? Okay, let me clear it properly, what is exactly the volume. All right, so you seen a car dicky, okay, boot space, okay. So whatever the space is inside that dicky, that is called boot space. Indirectly, that is called volume. All right. The second example is that, do you have a fridge? Okay, when you open the fridge, you have a particular space. In that space you put your things, put your vegetables, ice cream, beers, all those things. So it's a space, it's a volume. All right. So in scientific term, counting a volume are usually, there are unit, specific unit, meter cube, centimeter cube. All right, those are the I'm not really sure about meter cube or centimeter cube, but these are the kind of like basically length, breadth and height. Okay, if you have a 3 parameter, then you count the volume of that particular space, volume of the particular fridge, volume of the particular boot space, okay, in the oven as also. All right. But why most of the people, like in the manual, they are actually measure in liter? Why does they do that? All right, that's really important. Is that key counting a volume, a space volume in meter cube or centimeter cube, which is kind of like a really unrealistic in the real world. People get confused that the volume of this oven is 300 centimeter square or 300 whatever it is, okay, which is confused, don't really understand that what is exactly 300 centimeters cube, what is that, this thing, don't really understand. All right. As also is that this is also one reason. Also another reason is that कि if you wanted to count a specific volume or specific thing, you need to be that space is exactly cube or exactly rectangle or exactly a square. All right, if the space is completely uneven, uneven means like irregular, which is very difficult to count a volume. Just an example is that inside the boot space of car, you can see a variation of boot space. Okay, like there are some sort of hinges over there, some sort of seat back. It's completely uneven. Like the cube is completely different than the boot space. Okay, so which is kind of like a something really variable. Okay, like you can't count your height, breadth, length. You don't really count because every time you shift your axis from one point to another point, the length, breadth, and height will be changed. Okay, so at that time, people are use liter. Why liter? Because of that, key you all already knew that key when you put liquid on any solid surface, liquid will consume entire volume. Okay, it didn't really required any kind of like a something really uneven. Like basically, whatever the shapes you put your liquid into any shape of solid, it can transform into that shape, it can consume the entire volume. All right, so this is kind of like a really specification of the liquid. All right, so it just kind of like that key. First thing is the shape is completely irregular, so we are actually very difficult to count length, breadth, and height, and also the meter cube and centimeter cube, which is very difficult to count. Okay, because uneven shape. All right, but when like if you consider that there is a 1 liter of water cube. Okay, if you put, just imagine a 1 liter of water cube, how many 1 liter of water cube will be fixed on that dicky. Okay, so do you understand now 1 liter of water cube, if you put that 1 liter of water cube and then second and third and fourth and fifth, you put almost like a 100 or 150 water 1 liter of water cube, and the entire boot space is filled up with the 1 liter of water cube, and you put almost like a 150 1 liter of water cube, that means your boot space is completely filled with 1 liter of water cube, which is the length, which is the boot space, the volume of the boot space is count as a 150 liter. Okay, which is exact replica of the volume of that boot space. I know I exaggerated a lot, but you get it, na? Okay, just try to imagine a 1 liter of boot space. If you put this, then how many cubes that you put, that the number of cube is a liter. That's why the most of the space is actually calculated or actually determined by liter. Okay, so in the car boot space they are actually measured by liter. Okay, fridge, oven. Okay, um, mostly electronic items. Okay, um, like like this is the tank. Okay, this is the water tank. That water tank, can it count as a liter? Obviously it is liter because it's a tank. Okay, yeah, and tank meant to be contain water, so obviously it's this is a tank, and which is actually contain 2000 liter of water. So this is the capacity of the this tank is 2000 liter of water. All right, so this is the AC outdoor unit. Should I count in liter? uh, Obviously, yeah, you can count, but as a normal people don't really count because it's a compact machine. Everything is actually fixed inside that unit, so you don't really need to count because it's already a compact and everything. All right, So basically is that the space inside the machine that you can utilize, it count as a liter. Okay, as also suitcase, yeah, suitcase is also count as a liter. All right, how many liter your backpack is also count as a liter. Then yeah, as also um, the so many things are okay. This is, but why you are get that question, I don't know. It's just like I was actually watching a video about the car Tata Harrier. Okay, and in that video they say that this car has a 473 liter boot space, which is, I am really confused about why they count liter in boot space. Okay, but then I Google, then I went to the YouTube and tried to understand why they called it, and then I figured out. हाँ चलो इसको ये बोलते, so yes. Uh, Today what should we talk? Yeah, also yeah, this is a really good thing to talk. Since my YouTube short is not actually workout, all right, yes, from almost like a past 1 month. Okay, it did like my YouTube short is not really kind of like a going that well. Okay, it's is it dropping and just not okay. I try so many ways but it didn't. So almost like a 4 to 5 days ago I was actually uploading cutscene with subtitle, and I upload that short, and yeah, it actually working a lot. Like I get views, like before that I was getting almost like a 2 3 4 views per day. Right now I'm getting 100 500 600 views, which is good, great. Yeah, adding subtitle into it, it's really amazing. What if I uh, add a subtitle into the cutscene? Okay, because most of the people wanted to see the cutscene. Okay, so why should, like, I can do that na. uh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, it's really essential because if like, I'm not talking about the gameplay, I'm talking about just a subtitle or just a cutscene. Okay, so you actually dubbing the cutscene na, so just do subtitle on the cutscene, which is kind of like something really important. You will get, all right. Yeah, all right, yes, I will try. All right, so tomorrow is RDR2. Okay, while editing I will add subtitle. All right, so this is it. This is then I have to focus on more and more quality, not only the quantity as also, but quality as also. Quality is also really matters to me, so yes. All right, so this is it. This is then, this is the my artifact episode number. There is nothing to say. I'm a bit tired today as also. So yeah, after this artifact episode I will watch some of the videos and then I went to sleep. All right, so this is it. This is the end. This is the my artifact episode number 2000 2600, and thank you.